new content type, driving content. Basically the same thing I've been doing, just ranting and yapping and shit, but driving, as in driving to work. So today's topic is going to be eye contact, specifically from my perspective. I don't claim to be autistic. I don't claim to be, I am a little bit neurodivergent. If you can tell, then you can tell. If not, then I don't care. I'm not really going to tell myself. I'm not, like, whatever. I know I have ADHD a little bit. Probably more than a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, eye contact has been a thing I've been, not struggling with, but something I've been aware of that I'm not great with, and I've been working on for the past few years, at least. I've gotten better at it as I've gotten older, because, that's just how maturity works and aging works, I would assume, for the most part. But for me, it's never been something I'm, great at, enough to be, to not think about it, because I'm always thinking about eye contact when I'm talking to somebody. I think most people do, but for me, but it definitely varies more for me. I feel like for the average person, because for me, I feel like I have to change my eye contact levels depending on the person that I'm making eye contact with. You know what I'm saying? For example, if I'm talking to a girl's dad for the first time, I have to be I wouldn't say it's an intimidation thing, on either part. Maybe for the dad's part, it is towards me. I'm not saying it should be like that, but this is just in general. This isn't even specific, any dad or whatever. It's just specifically how I assume those dads would be for the daughter's boyfriend or whatever. But for me, I feel like I have to my eye contact is a lot better, a lot more firm, I would assume, with a girl's dad for the first time, because first of all, good impressions, of course, but then it's I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's an instinctual primal urge to be a firmer, less feeble of a demeanor. I don't know. But then it's on the other hand, when I'm talking to somebody, for example, teachers. When I'm talking to teachers, specifically old teachers, and old white teachers specifically, and old black women teachers, I feel like my demeanor changes a lot. And not intentionally, but also unintentionally, because I know how I look, right? You know what I'm saying? I know my demeanor. I know my presence is definitely, especially in a room where I'm the only one of my archetype, of my build. I'm gonna stand up regardless. I've already stand up regardless in a room full of people that are also, people of color. When I'm in a room full of nothing but black women, bro, because I go to a class right now. One of my classes is CSI class, right? I'm one of the only men in there, let alone the only black man, let alone the only black man that's fucking big. You know what I'm saying? And I stand up regardless, but now I'm definitely I'm a fucking cast, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I already know my demeanor is gonna have a certain look to it, regardless of how I'm presenting myself. So I change my demeanor, not to fit in with them, or not to fit in or make them comfortable. I mean, it is to make them comfortable, but it's more so to eat. I don't know. I know it's not this, but I feel like my demeanor and my presence can be offensive to some. You know what I'm saying? Not I don't know, but it's if you're my archetype and you have a similar build to me, you know what I'm talking about. For me, it's I don't think I have a intimidating presence, especially when I'm talking to somebody. I don't think I'm too intimidating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. I can't shapeshift. If I could, I probably still wouldn't, because I'm fucking, whatever. But for the most part, I don't think I have that crazy of a presence to be fucking having to change my whole tone. I do these things, but I don't have to. I shouldn't have to change my whole tone and demeanor because of whatever some of those prejudices. So I'm not saying teachers have this or whatever. For the most part, they don't. But that's just my life experience, having to feel like I have to do that in order to communicate, or feel like I'm making my point without feeling I don't know. But my contact with them is really limited. It's really bad with them because I don't know. I think I don't know what it is, but for some reason with teachers, especially old white women teachers and old people in general, my eye contact is definitely a little bit more shaky. I would make eye contact maybe 4 times mid-sentence. I don't know why exactly it's that much of a difference, but for me, I feel like I definitely change my eye contact ability depending on the archetype of the person I'm talking to. Again, back to I don't think it's intimidation, but again with the girls' dads and shit, I feel like that's definitely something I'm better at. Even my own dad, it's weird because my own dad, I think it's just my dad's definitely got a little bit of neurodiversity in there too. But for me, I don't know, I just don't do that often. I mean, I do, but it's always when he's talking to me, instead of me talking to him. So for me, I really don't know how to. I mean, it hasn't been an issue that much, but I don't know. It depends on the person I'm talking to, of course. But if the person I'm talking to is not even if they're chill, I don't need somebody to be chill to make eye contact with them. It's just more how they allow my presence to affect them, if that makes sense. I don't think it does at all. For the most part, I feel like my contact with them definitely depends on their perception of me, I guess, or their just comfortability around me, which is crazy to say, I guess, but it's just how the world works, I guess, when you're someone else. But I don't really have an issue with that per se. It is kind of annoying that I have to feel like everybody's bothered, or not bothered, but intimidated in a certain way by me, because it's bro, I'm just here. I mean, going to class, or I'm going to work, bro. I don't see why niggas is fucking bothered, put off by my presence, bro. It's I'm the only black nigga that's fucking 6'4" in the world, bro. Y'all niggas go outside every day. Y'all can't see anybody else that looks like me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this is on that video too. 6 minutes. I could go longer, but I have to go to work in 4 damn, really late. But anyways, Yeah, so like I really don't. My contact definitely changes depending on the person, but it's more like I'm I'm able to change it, but I'm also not, because it's still like a subconscious thing, still conscious thing at the same time as well. So it's definitely something I gotta keep working on, but not so much that I'm like worried about it in a way. I don't know. Anyways, yeah.